What's going on?
What's gooding?
Hi. All right. So, before I get started,
How you feeling, man?
I'm I'm good. Just a little jittery, you know. I'm
Hey,
always a little nervous before doing interviews, so
I feel
yeah.
you.
But I just wanted, before we start asking questions, I just want to say thank you so much for the work that you do, for the music that you make, for the people you inspire, for never giving up, for continuing, for making music that helps people feel better about their current situations and just giving them hope in a dark time. So just thank you. And I just want to say thank you so much
For
for
sure,
sharing
man.
your
Thank
story.
you.
Yes, absolutely. So what got you into singing?
Um, they threw me in the choir, the children choir at church. My mom played the organ, and so sometimes, and back then my voice was higher, of course, like all children. So I just could hear all the parts, and so I sung all the parts if somebody wasn't there or something. Say if it was like one soprano, because somebody ain't bring their kid. I was singing soprano. If one no alto, I was singing the alto. But I was infatuated with um, it being so many different parts that you could sing. So I just learned them all. I don't know how I knew how to do that, but just
That's awesome. So who are some of your musical inspirations?
I got a lot. I have a lot of those. I can give you like three that I talked about earlier today. Nikki Ross, she's an amazing vocalist. And she plays the organ too. I like that about her because my mom plays the organ.
Yeah.
Um, I like Kid Cudi and Kanye West.
Yeah.
808s and Heartbreaks to be exact.
Okay. Cool. What made you want to take singing seriously, like do this on a professional level?
I saw Michael Jackson perform in a chair one time. I had sprained his ankle. This is before I was born though.
Oh, okay.
He did his performance, but I saw like my aunt had it on VHS, and yeah, once I saw that, I was like, I want to do what that man doing. I didn't even know his name at the time, but it just looked fun.
Okay. Yeah. Michael Jackson is an inspiration of mine too, so that's pretty cool. Um, what is your favorite thing about the music making process? Like what do you love about making it, doing it?
That's a good question. My favorite part is being able to get out what was in my head and it sound as close to it as possible.
Okay.
I get real high from that.
That's what's up. How long does it take you to write a song?
It depends, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. Dang, that's really wow. Takes me like an hour. But that's
Or
really cool. Yeah.
it depends, it depends, but I'm pretty fast
Oh,
at recording too.
that's what's up. What is your most memorable live experience?
Performer,
Yeah.
um, I gotta give you two.
Yeah, go
One
ahead. Go ahead.
time, in LA, some people told me that this place usually have it's like I'm a new artist, so sometimes it's hard to get certain venues,
Mhm.
especially with me not being on radio yet. People are like I ain't never heard of this dude before, but I actually like my people come out whenever I do a show, which I'm so grateful for because it's a good time. But they told me it was gonna be like oh no, this is an open mic, but they didn't know that our crew was coming to actually have a show there, and proved them wrong, of course, like we do every time. Um, It wasn't an open mic that night, and the computer went out, like the system went out, like a few times because the computer was getting hot, and so we had these fans, like not fans like people, like
Yeah.
church fans,
Yeah.
and we had some of the people to fan the computer, so it went overheat. I don't know if nobody
uh,
remember that that's on this live right now from LA, but That was crazy. And another time I was on stage in Atlanta performing,
Yeah.
and one of my favorite fans, she got so excited that she grabbed my feet, and I didn't notice because I was in the moment, and I went to walk away, and she didn't let go of my feet, so I almost fell.
Oh
So
my
my bro
God.
up here, he said I was there, so he remembered. I was like, "Can y'all, everybody over there with a fan, can y'all fan the computer, please?"
Oh man, I wish I was there. That would have been that would have been an experience for both of us, you know.
It was fun. It was hilarious.
Yeah. What is your most memorable studio experience? So like recording in the studio.
Most memorable, um, working with No One Ever on the Exit album. You did. I was two of my homeboys, Union, Jack Union, and Wilkes, and yeah, working on that entire Exit album because we were all in a different space, and we were all going through our own life situations,
Right.
and that album propelled us to exit out of what we were in and into where we were supposed to be.
Wow. Dang. Wow. Who are some that's just a lot to, take in because, when you record with people or you go in the booth, there's just like a lot of emotion, like energy that you spew out there to the world. So that's just, yeah, I hear that all the time from artists that I don't know, they just when they have like different life experiences and they come together with different people, it's just like magic, you know what I mean? So,
Mm.
yeah. Who
And
are
when
some artists? I don't,
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, okay. Who are some artists you would like to work with?
My friends. Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with being inspired, but my friends are really dope. So I'm actually working on something right now with my team that involves like my friends that are artists.
Yeah.
I know most people want to hear me say like these amazing big names in music,
Right, like
but
Beyonce and
today, yeah, that's my no, Beyonce kicking my friends to the curb for being on. My friends gotta go for Bino. Hold up
you,
now.
yes, sir. I feel that.
My friends, my friends, my friends, my friends. Okay.
So, what was your most emotional project? I know you talked about how Exit was like that for you, but is that
Was
your
it?
most?
All of them, bitch. I've been going through. Um, I would say the Omen, the Omen EP,
Oh, okay.
because I recorded that EP. That EP was written, recorded, and produced in 2 days, and it was put out in 2 days. So
Wow.
that was the most accurate of like you in whatever it was, and it comes right out.
Wow. Okay. I thought, yeah, I
Yeah.
listened to Omen before. I listened to it yesterday, like 18 minutes. If y'all ain't heard it, it was. I could feel it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it took you 2 days. Like that's freaking amazing. That's amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Like that's a lot of work because I know how hard it is to make, produce, write, go with your
Mhm.
friends, go in the studio. So that's just like a lot. That must have taken a lot out of you.
It do. Every project, I was gonna say this a while ago. Every project, I go through something
Right.
spiritual.
Right.
So I don't think I ever get to the point where like I ain't making no project. This shit, nigga. I don't feel like going through nothing. My life is great, but
Right.
it's not just music for
Right.
me.
It's like therapy.
Yeah, but it's also a mantle, so stuff comes with it. So
Right.
every project, I learn something. Yeah, I'm talking about what has happened or what I'm inspired by, but it's also a spiritual side that comes with it.
Right.
And that's because of the type of music that I make. But I think that goes for all artists because you're literally creating something and putting it out into the universe. So whatever you're putting out, you're gonna get that back.
Right. What song is the most emotional for you to perform that you performed so far? That you're like, hey, hold on, you gotta give me a second before I continue with the set, or you know.
Uh, you know what? Actually, an unreleased song called I don't know if I'm gonna call it "I Forgive You" or "I Forgive." It's probably gonna be "I Forgive," but it's an unreleased
Right.
song. I sung it on live one time, and my manager was like, "Boy, is you crazy?" Um, but yeah, it's a song called "I Forgive." That thing right there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that with y'all. I gotta keep my thumb card.
I can't wait to hear it, man. All of your music I've heard has just been it. I could relate to it spiritually and like because I've been through some of the same experiences you've been through, so I can't wait. So, what was your mindset for Omens? Like, what did you go into it thinking? Where were you at in your head?
Um, During the Omen project, I was losing a lot, and I was so used to having the things that I was used to having
Right.
that I wasn't used to not having anything,
Right.
and so that was weird for me. And I lost everything. On top of certain stuff, I had to give up, and I didn't want to. Um, I hope I answered your question.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. You
So
did.
that's why I was like, I needed the Omen Project to accept what I had lost.
Right.
I hadn't accepted it.
Right.
The Omen Project helped me to accept it, and even it took me some time to accept it fully. I don't think I had accepted what had happened and all that I lost fully until December, because Omen came out September the 22nd, 2018.
Right.
So it took me a few months to really just sit in, like, damn, this really happened. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Um. My next question is about MXXN Wave. That was your first album, if I'm correct. Okay. So what was your mindset for that album? I know in the first song, not the first song, but in the song you talked about losing your uncle. So was
Mm-hmm.
that like dealing with grief?
Definitely dealing with grief, but in a way of, in a peaceful way,
Right.
because I knew I couldn't bring them back on this side of heaven.
Right.
There's no way I could bring them back. So it was more so me paying homage to him.
Okay. Oh, that leads me to my next question. What was the grieving process like for you dealing with that?
What was the grieving process? That's a good question, because I ain't got no answer. What was the grieving process? I don't remember the process.
Hmm.
I just know that I'm at peace with it now.
Okay.
And
That's good.
it didn't take me long to become at peace with it. It was more so like, dang, I can't call Uncle Scotty no more. Or he
Right.
ain't gonna call my phone today cussing for no reason. Like, I'm not gonna get that anymore. But that's why I love pause. I love a but. That's a church thing. I'm like, but then when you see a but in the Bible, um, but God, um, but I understood that his life was well lived and he lived how he wanted to live.
Yes.
And I got to experience an amazing human being.
Mm.
Somebody that I know loved me. Somebody I know really, really fucked with me. For real, for real. And I can say when I'm old that somebody loved me for real. So
Dang, like listening to you speak, like I'm getting emotional. Like, oh my God, like, because my stepfather passed, and that's still something I try to deal with. And I don't think I'm like fully. I'm not where you're at, if that makes sense. Like, I understand that he's gone, but I'm not like at peace. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I don't know. It's just like difficult. So it's like,
yeah.
I don't know, but man.
And it is difficult, and there's nothing wrong with how you feeling, bro. For real, there's nothing. It's normal to feel like to wake up some days and like you used to seeing somebody sit in a certain spot and they not there no more. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, we're young. This is our first time experiencing people that are older than us dying and getting old and sick. Or you like, dang, Auntie didn't have no wrinkle right there before. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my gosh. We all dying. Oh my gosh, we getting what the it's scary when you think about it like that, but I choose to look at it in the aspect of this is life and it is a cycle. And there's nothing I can do to change my mom not being 30 anymore. You know, so there's not. She's going to get older. I'm going to get older. My nephew's birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday to him!
Shout out to him. I need to call back. He was asleep early this morning. But that young boy is getting older. I cannot pick his big ass up no more.
Yeah,
I can't.
yeah.
I can't. He can lift me up now. So I remember when he was a baby. So that's weird for me to be experiencing that, but I understand it as life and it's a cycle and there's nothing I can do to change it because it's bigger than me.
Right.
So.
Right. Wow. Whew. Preach. Like
I'm going to drop my cash out because that's the third word that I dropped here today. I'll split the money with you.
That's that. Yes. Who's on the album cover? Is that your uncle for the Wave? Wait, hold on, wait, is that?
So many people think that that's an old man, and that is hilarious to me because that is me.
Hold on, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
No, it don't even matter how you meant it. The shit is hilarious.
I'm like,
some stuff is just fun.
Right.
Yo, that's me. My beard was blonde, but the picture is black and white, so it looks like the beard is like white.
Right.
Which is hilarious.
Oh my God. I don't know. Wow. So let's talk about Exit. Now, this was my first time ever listening to you. I reviewed your album, of course. This is my first time experiencing you as an artist, hearing your music. So I have a couple questions about that. So why did you pick the name Exit?
Because I was in a place that I knew I needed to exit from. So, and I've noticed that the music that I would make, stuff will come to fruition, and I'll be like, wait a minute now. Maybe say something I won't.
Yeah.
That's why on the album it's like 1 million, bro. I was like, yeah, give me one. I had just found out I got 1 million streams on Spotify.
Nice.
At the time. Now it's like 6 million.
Hey.
Hold on, something on my shoulder. 6 million. 6 million is on my shoulder.
6 million is on his shoulder.
Is it off?
Get it
is
off.
it off?
It's off you. It's off you.
Okay. Next time I have to get 10 off. 10 million.
There you go.
Okay, I'm back.
Speak it.
But yeah, whatever I want in life, I put pieces of that in the music
Right.
to manifest it. So that's why I was like, I need to exit out of this place. I need to rearrange my subconscious mind. I'm going to exit out of the old me.
There you go.
So the new
That's
project is
great.
called Enter. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking. That is
Ooh.
corny. That would be so corny. Samoht's new project, Enter. First off,
And,
pause.
but so when can we expect a new project from you? Are you almost done with it right now, or are you still working on it?
I told everybody 2021 I'll be dropping the music.
Mm.
That was a lot, but I don't have a date or anything yet.
Right. Okay. Do you have like a set of names? Of course, not Enter, but do you have like a set of names you're thinking of?
I already got the name of the album.
Can you tell us?
It ends with the letter A.
That's like okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You know what? I can give you the first and the last letter. It ends and starts with the letter A.
Amnesia.
Atlanta.
Said Atlanta.
Snake plant.
Okay.
I winked it up. You think my phone? Oh yeah, please keep the arrow on. I'll give you the keys. Oh, I'm gonna burn the hell up in the motherfucker.
Are you in Atlanta right now?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Somebody said alpaca. Yo, that girl crazy. I love her. Somebody said Wakanda. I said it start with
It's
an
with an A. With an
Wakanda.
A. Wakanda. So you started. When did you start making music? Because did you start in 2017, or like is there more projects that I don't know about?
There's more projects y'all don't know about.
Okay.
Um, I'm not ashamed of them though, because they got me to where I'm at.
Right.
I actually dropped something on Dat Piff a long time ago. They closed. I'm sorry, I'm out.
Oh
Plant.
no. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
You don't got arachnophobia.
Oh god.
People crazy.
I would have to Google that to spell that.
Me too. Hey, I'm not good with big words like that. So your first project was Streets Never Love Back. So I started with
Yeah,
some.
I
Started.
did that with that was actually a reference record that I did for one of my homeboys. This guy named Amin, and he has this company named Move Media. And shout out to him. That was my first time ever shooting a video or anything. I did a reference, and he was kind of like, "Yo, you mind just staying on the record?" I was like, "I guess." So I didn't write
So
that. He wrote that record.
oh, okay.
He wrote
Okay.
that record. So that was
Okay.
like my first time ever singing something that somebody wrote for real. And but I
Okay.
did the vocal arrangement. Like he had the words, but he's not a singer. So he was like, I got these words, but I just want you to, you know, put your thing on it. And he was like, started off from the bottom with a little. And I was like, started off from the bottom with a little. He was like, yeah, yeah, that
Okay.
shit, that shit, that shit. I was like, okay, all right. So
That's awesome. So my question was, since you from 2017 to now, what have you learned and where are you at as a person right now? From 2017 to right now, how much have you grown? How much have you learned about music? You still learning?
definitely still learning about music, but I feel that I'm in my bag, not um like I'm in my bag, like I'm shitting on niggas. Not that bag. It's like a me type of thing. Like I know me, but not only do I know me, I respect me,
There you go.
and I really, really fuck with me. But I didn't start fucking with me until recently, like a few months ago, like wholeheartedly.
Oh, hard.
Because
Yeah,
being, let me tell you something, brother. Being popular and being successful, it helps with your confidence. But if you already don't have a firm foundation to put that stuff on top of it,
right.
this being popular and this industry stuff is fickle. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what your confidence is built off on, it is not built off of your family heritage or you knowing who you are and what you like and what you don't like.
Right.
You will. That's why you see a lot of people going crazy or like killing themselves over money and success. It's like that's what your foundation was built off of, and a lot of people are like that. And I don't want that for myself. So that's why a day like today, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go buy a plant. Well, I'm actually buying a plant for one of my friends who got a new place. Um,
That's nice.
but I like to do stuff that has nothing to do with me being popular or me singing.
Right.
Because there's so much more to me than that, even though I know people know me for that. And that's totally fine. I'm okay
Right.
with that.
Right.
But I know that there's more to me than that. I'm actually a better friend than I am a singer.
That's awesome.
I'm a better brother than I am a singer. There's a lot of things I do that I take great pride in. I'm a better son than I am a singer. My
That's
mom
great.
loves me. So that's my foundation. If nobody ever listened to another record of mine, if nobody ever came to another show of mine, yes, absolutely, I would be like, damn, niggas ain't fucking with me.
Right.
But my mom gonna cook for me, and we gonna watch a movie. And I get to go see my nephews. I get to go hang out with my sister, and they don't care about that. They love me. So that's my foundation. That was a long answer.
Oh no, that was an amazing answer. Best answer. You've been spot on with all the questions. Actually, like you've done an extremely good job. So thank you so much for answering them so well. Because I know you speaking like you just like you really preaching for it. Like you're speaking to me and a bunch of people. Because I know a lot of people who are lost in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Who don't
Yeah,
know who they are, who don't have confidence. Like me, like I struggle with that because, like I told you once on a live that I stay looking at the numbers. Like even after that live, I look at the numbers and I'm
yeah.
just, it's not as bad. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like I still look at the numbers. I still look at the likes. I still look at like, okay, oh, all right. I still look at the likes. I still look at the people who say, "Oh, Josh, you're my dog. I got you. I support you." But they're not liking my post. They're not sharing it. They're not saying anything. They're not congratulating. It's just like all these things, and it's like, dang, like what am I doing? So it's just great that you have that solid foundation. So.
Oh, I do it too though. I look at I just don't care as much because I read this book. Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay. I read this book called The Four Agreements. In that book, it talked about um, one of the agreements is things personally.
Sorry. My little brother. I'm sorry. Jacob, go get another one. Go get another one. Hold the door. Oh.
I love stuff like this. Like, excuse my little brother. Did you that Kim K? She was on a Zoom call and she was like, mm-hmm. "Guys, I'm so sorry. By the pool, I'll be right back." And she like ran off. That was hilarious.
Oh gosh, I tried to not let that happen as much. Like I tell them, hey, stay in the room, stay in the room. But stuff like that is gonna happen at some point. I just didn't expect it to
My boy
happen today.
Will said, "Sit down."
Y'all killing me, man. From trying to figure out what this freaking new album is gonna be called to this, like.
Oh, your mind on you like, what's the album gonna be called? What's the it's gonna be I've had an amazing time recording this album. But go ahead. I know you got a question.
I guess I have two more questions. This one's pretty big. What would your message to the world be? Even though you've, basically told us, but what would your message to the world, everyone be? Because, we have this pandemic, you have, Black Lives Matter, you have just the new election. Like, you just have so much. So what would you tell people right now?
Find your peace and hold on to it. Find something that is not harmful to you and hold on to it. And how you do that is anything that makes you feel comfortable instantly. Like for me, if I start to feel any type of anxiety, I don't say that I have anxiety. I think we all have anxiety in some ways.
Yeah, of course.
But I take a moment and I breathe in and out deeply 8 times. And that resets me like that. That aligns me. Or I drink water, and as I'm drinking the water, I imagine myself drinking whatever I need, whether it's confidence, or peace, or some good energy. And I realize that I'm drinking life. And it's going to help me to, live in a strong way, in a bold way.
Wow. Hold on. Somebody drop his cash app. Y'all stop playing.
Also looking up foods that will help enhance how you feel. There's a lot that we can do with our bodies to help us feel better on the inside. Our body was given to us to help us, but sometimes we do things to our body that harms the body, not able to help us. Like versus sitting like this, if you sit up, you automatically feel like, I'm here.
Right.
I'm a king. Or for ladies, I'm a queen. It's all you gotta like. Body posture is a thing too. So I catch myself sometimes. I make sure my shoulders are back, and or if I'm speaking to somebody, I'm looking them in their eyes. That stops people from thinking you're a pushover because you're not. That allows people to actually listen to you. You know what I'm saying? When I speak to somebody, I speak with the greatest amount of confidence that I have in a moment. And if I don't have any, that's when I stop. I go in a corner or a bathroom. I go breathe by 8 good times, you know what I'm saying? And I come out the bathroom and I tell myself if I'm feeling inadequate because I'm in a room with some dope ass people, I'm like, meant to be here. I'm here for a reason.
There you go.
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Stop playing yourself. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't meant for you to be here.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. Yes, you do deserve this. Now go in there. Cut me out sometimes.
Right.
But the posture thing, the food and water, absolutely. That's what people. If for those of you that have to go back traveling and stuff now, got to go back to work, you might not like the taste, but garlic, chop the garlic up, let it sit for 10 minutes, put it on a spoon, and just take some honey. I prefer raw honey, and put it on top of the garlic so you'll be able to chew the garlic without coughing and spitting it out because it is intense. And just swallow that. Try to let that be the first thing that you put inside of your body during the day. Not only will it help boost your immune system, but it also helps out bloating. And you will see a change within, I would say, 2 weeks, especially if you're working out as well. And you're working out, you ain't got to do a lot. Just do enough.
Right.
Do something. So, yeah, that and drinking tea, especially get some star anise. Get some water, let it boil, put the star anise in there, let it sit for a while, and just drink that. You can put honey in it to help out with the taste of it. That or you can do the same thing with ginger. Because I can get up here and be like, do this and read this and do this. Nobody on the news told nobody about nothing holistic.
Mm, that's that. Yeah.
Stuff is from the earth. Everything we need is in the earth. So just start looking up some holistic pages. What up, Coco Chanel? I love you. Start looking up stuff that foods that help the body, so you can help yourself and then you can help somebody else.
Okay.
I
Well,
use apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I take shots of that.
apple cider vinegar smells like gross. I don't know if I drink that.
Well,
But
apple cider vinegar. Oh yeah, most stuff that's healthy for you is gross because of what we used to eat.
mhm.
Anytime you grew up on McDonald's and Burger King, you ain't gonna like nothing else.
That's hey.
Anyway, listen, y'all, don't let this turban and this hoop earring and this skin fool you. I am an NIGGA and I am new to the holistic community, okay? I'm learning it too. I I know I look like I can just heal the land.
Straight out of Aladdin, you
Just
know.
straight out of a ladder. Like, you ask me anything about a plant, I know. I don't. I'm learning. Also, get some plants in y'all house too. You should start out. I just took the interview over. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all about you.
I'm glad it is. Thank you. Um, start out with a pothos plant or a snake plant. A snake plant is really good for the air in your house. It works as good as having a humidifier. Like, it's just that good. It cleans your air. If you get a chance, go on YouTube and look up um, what's it, plants that NASA said are good for the home, and you can start there. And I only say snake plant because most people are afraid, excuse me, of plants. You ain't find nothing. They got a snake plant, huh? Oh, we gotta go to another one. I'm at a nursery, a garden nursery. They ain't got nothing in there. We
Oh,
got
Yeah, they don't have any.
no snake plant.
Like elephant plants.
Anyway, I'm sorry,
oh no, you're fine.
but yeah, you should get a snake plant. You don't have to water all the time. You'll know when it's time to water. If you stick your about this far of your finger in there, 2 inches in, and if there's like you don't have any mud on your hand, then you know to water the plant. So
Okay, awesome. All right, well, that's all I have. Samoht, thank you so much. You were an amazing guest. Thank you for inspiring me. I think I told you this, but that night I went in your live, I was for real gonna quit. I was getting frustrated. I was getting angry. I was visibly getting angry to the point where I was just like, what is the point? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not having fun. I don't care anymore. I just don't want to do this. I hate this. I went on your live. You told me what my review did for you. You told me to just keep going, keep pushing. And here I am. I'm keep pushing. I'm doing my interviews. I'm doing my thing. So thank you so much for coming on. This is an absolute honor to have you on. I've been trying to have you on for such a long time. Ever since I reviewed your album, I've been wanting to speak to you, not interview you, but I've been recently interviewing people, so I guess, but I'm wanting to speak to you for such a long time. This is an absolute honor. Thank you so much for being a great guest. One of the best singers out there, man. Y'all go listen to his stuff, man. It's like he's one of the greatest. So go follow him, and thank you so much.
yo, I appreciate you, man, and keep going. As long as you want to keep going with this, you keep going, and don't focus on the numbers. The numbers will come. Your tribe will come. So just continue to build yourself, because I've been there. Want no numbers. Been there, for real. I believe in you, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Well, you have a safe travel. Hope you find your plant. I'm wishing everyone in that car a safe and wonderful travel. You too. Thank you so much. Y'all follow me. Y'all go follow Samoht.
Yeah,
And
go.
I hope
He about to be interviewing people and stuff.
this, hey, you already know I'm making my waves, man. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you later. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Peace, man. Y'all have a great one. Bye.